I'm Melee Hutton and I play Mystic Linda Callahan on the 9th. Well, Mystic Linda is an interesting mix of a pretty dubious past and a much cleaner, more spiritual version of herself in the present. So she's kind of badass and yoga. What first inspired me? You know, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was about 17 or 18. I really had no clue, and all my friends were applying to university and I didn't know what to do. And here's the story. So I went to, it was in Britain, in England, and I went to a school leavers talk at the Central School of Speech and Drama. And I was like, oh my God, that's a career? I didn't know that was even a career. And it happened to be snowing, which is important because it doesn't snow that often in England. And one of the teachers in my high school, so I had snow all over me, and said, hey, where have you been? And I said to this thing. And he said, why, do you want to be an actor? And I said, well, I don't know how to be. And he said, well, let's do a school play. And so my school hadn't done a play in 10 years, and they did a play, and it was Antigone, and I was Antigone, and that was it. I had the bug and never looked back. A lot of my work is still in the theatre, actually. I've got like 25 years of theatre experience, and I run a theatre program also between Sheridan College and the University of Toronto, Mississauga. So we teach everything there, theatre, new media, on-camera work. So how I transitioned from theatre to camera was really just, I had really not much training in camera at all in Britain, and so it was when I first got cast on TV shows, I had to, learning curve was pretty sharp, but people were generous and told me what to do, and now I have a lot more experience, so I'm more confident. What was my very first role on TV in England? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played like the second bridesmaid in a show called Perfect Scoundrels, and funny enough, the bride in the show and I were stuck in a car in the middle of a field for like 8 hours and became really best friends out of that show. But I think my name was Molly. How did I get into coaching on set is a really interesting question. I can't think how it all started. Oh, of course, yeah, I know. So I got invited to go up to the Arctic and be part of a workshop there, working with young people in the Inuit community who were auditioning for a film called The Grizzlies that's been made, but more than auditioning for the film, it was a series of workshops, cultural workshops, dance, mask making and acting. And then I was the acting coach on that movie, and that took about 9 years to complete that movie. Through that I also know Miranda, who is one of the producers on the M of an E series, also CBC, and I'm the acting coach on that. And I've recently been the acting coach on DC Comics' Shazam, that's coming up. Yeah, every day is a weird and crazy experience on set. Anything in particular? Oh, yeah, you know, horses pooing right beside your costume, and then you have to go get cleaned up. Or one of the things I had to do once was ride a horse, and I don't ride a horse, so they had a stunt double for most of it, but I still had to learn, and I was kind of terrified of the horse. So yeah, I think that's probably in really wide shot, the one of me on the horse, because I look pretty scared. There's a playwright and a filmmaker, director now, called Phyllis Nage, and she has always inspired me. She's a great playwright, and she's the screenwriter of the movie Carol with Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara. So Phyllis is always one of my tops. Moira Wally-Beckett, who is the writer on Breaking Bad and showrunner of Anne with an E, and Miranda de Poncier, who is director of The Grizzlies. Those people inspire me a lot. You know, I think it's Schitt's Creek. Of all time, I don't know, but I think it's just one of the funniest shows I've ever seen, and there's not an episode that I have missed. I love it. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this one, then you'll probably like some of these over here. Subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to watch the 9th on CBC.